Aloha and welcome to my next video blog. Hope you guys are enjoying these. I'm having fun doing them. Let me see. Got the next one right here. I like to make sure that I read them as they came in. Make sure I get the question exactly the way that it was worded. So here we go. Hi, Matt. I hope you're doing well. I have a question that I thought might be something you could cover in your blog. What techniques would you suggest for helping people to limit the time they use on Facebook? Why would you want to do that? This is something that has been discussed with friends. People may not want to stop using it at all together, but feel that they are slightly addicted. That's a cool word. Addicted to it. Any suggestions for NLP techniques that could help? By the way, I started using my business when I came back from trainer's training, and it is going well. I know I have a lot of work to do, and I hope to come and assist at one of your trainings in the future. I really appreciate all that I've learned from you. Thank you. Well, thank you too. Thank you very much for being there. I appreciate that. Here we go. Yeah, Facebook. I got to openly admit to you guys that I fought the whole Facebook thing for a little while. We're good on technology. I mean, we have NLP.com, hypnosis.com, Huna.com. We get this whole technology internet thing. And when Facebook came along, I guess maybe because of my reaction to MySpace, I wasn't really a big fan of that whole social networking things. And of course, I found out that it worked. I mean, I was in San Jose and Lemoore. And by the way, I asked her permission to use her name. If I don't ask permission, like when I get these emails, if you don't put in the email, you can say my name. I don't say your name. Lemoore shows up at the Huna weekend I was doing in San Jose. And she goes, "Oh, I'm so glad you posted on your updates that you're coming to San Jose. That's how I knew to come and assist." And I went, yeah, okay, I get it. It works. Right around that time, I received an email from a student, and this was back before I was doing these blogs. And the student emailed me and said, "I'm having so much trouble with my marketing. I'm having trouble getting things going. I'm having trouble really attracting to me these people in my trainings, and I want some help." And I'm sitting there, I'm reading the email, I'm pondering, I'm thinking, okay, how can I help this person out? You know, she's a student, she's done so much work. What can I do to assist her? And I'm looking through Facebook, and all of a sudden I get this private message from her, and she sends me a golden potato. And I'm looking at this going, what the is a golden potato? I mean, it's this Farmville thing, and I turn to Gina, one of our trainers, and I say, "Gina, what is this Farmville thing?" And she says, "Well, basically what you do is you sit there at Facebook and you press the space bar over and over again. You know, like one of those rats in the maze, and you hit the button and a little pellet comes out and you get to eat it." And I say, "What does it do for you?" She says, "Nothing. It really just, you know, you can become like a master, grandmaster farmer and have golden radishes and whatnot." And I kind of sat there, and I admit, I had a little bit of frustration come up. I'm like, well, why is she emailing me that she's having problems with her marketing when she's sitting there going tap, 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 trying to make a radish turn from red to gold? I mean, who cares if you're a grandmaster farmer in Farmville? Who cares if you win that mafia thing? Who cares how many friends you have on Facebook? Here's what I'm asking you. Do you know your purpose for being here? Do you know why you are meant to be here? Have you let go of the baggage that is preventing you from doing what you're meant to be doing so you can have what you're meant to have? Because really, from a psychological perspective, people use these things like Facebook to escape from reality, the reality of having to deal with their stuff. Maybe there's a fear that they might fail. So rather than even trying, what they do is they become a grandmaster because then they feel like they got an accomplishment. Here's my best suggestion in answering this email. The first thing is you have to look at this from an entirely different perspective. You have to look at these things for what they are meant to be. Facebook is meant to be social networking. Keep in contact with your friends. Post what you're doing. If all of a sudden you find that that's taking away from some other area of your life, you have one of two options. Number one, you can make a change. Let go of the baggage. Let go of the anger, the sadness, the fear, the guilt. Get in touch with your purpose, why you are here. What are you meant to be doing? Who are you meant to be? And begin to do that. The second thing is that you can do a specific NLP technique. Maybe you can do a swish pattern. Maybe you can do the chain of anchors, procrastination to motivation. Maybe you can do a submodality belief change in what it is that you are able to do with your time. There's a final third one, and this is just kind of a common sense thing, and that is if you are on your purpose and you have been practicing these techniques and you are able to get the results. Maybe you just got to wake up and say, guess what? I'm going to choose to do something different. Plain and simple. And I know you might be saying, well, how do you do that? A lot of you who listen to this have already done so much change work. Maybe there's not another technique to do. Maybe there's not another thing to release. Maybe it's just time for you to remember who you are, what you're meant to be doing, and get up and do that. Plain and simple. You can't think that I want to work out every day. There are some mornings where I'd rather just stay in bed and be lazy. Skylar cuddled into our bed this morning, and I was lying down with her, and I'm like, work out. And I got up and I worked out. Yeah, maybe get up, work out is an anchor that I use. Or maybe I've just done it so many times that it's become an anchor. Who knows? Here's what I do know. We are what we repeatedly do. Therefore, excellence is not a chance. Excellence is a habit that you form. We are what we repeatedly do. So if we repeatedly go, tuk, 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 that's what we're going to become. Begin to make a shift on the physical level, because 1 ounce of action is worth a ton of theory. So take action. 3 requisites for change. Let go of your stuff, take action, and then focus on what it is that you need to be focusing on. So I hope that helps with the audio blog. Let's wrap it up as we always do. Malama pono, we all stand in righteousness. Aloha ke kahi ike kahi, treat everyone with love and respect. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just needs to be your best, and do your best with this one. And finally, aloha, ahui ho. Class dismissed. Take care. Love you all.